Alright, what is up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to the Aura Synergy Brawl. We are playing some Artanis today, and we're up against one soul person, Wildcard, who was bravely, I guess, RNG volunteered, because we were building the room here. We're joined here by Kaz with some Stalkers, and Pendatipus is DEHAKA. I don't know what I'm going to do as Artanis, I'll be honest, so I might just buy Tempest. Who knows? I'll have to look at the what things I get. Because I do have triple aura here. So let's see. Ooh. Oh, okay, I was thinking of trying to get another force there, but that's good enough. I don't quite like any of these, but I think Earth will probably be my best bet. Okay, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of Dragoons and like hope it's good. Oof, not a good start to my rando commander. Uh-oh. I guess Wildcard went random. We'll have to see here. Okay, I just bought a bunch of Dragoons here for cheap. I'll have to reorganize them because they're a bit all over the place. There we go. Got my Dragoons here. Got the Trillet Compression Mesh. Oh my God! Triple DEHAKA. Uh-oh. 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 What are we gonna do here? Tempest? Is it Tempest time? I think I'm gonna have to do Tempest. I was gonna do some like fatty like 10 range Dragoons with the Force or something like that. But you know, I do have attack speed. Attack speed's not bad on Tempest. And the Force will help out, and Aura definitely protects it from stuff like Hydralisk pretty nicely. But I guess we'll go easy on Wildcard in terms of just like ramping up like our damage output. But every one unit Wildcard builds is going to be, well, tripled. So I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to grab some Tempest here. Just so I can diversify our threats and, you know, push the DEHAKA into the realms that he's not as great in, such as the air. I'm going to do Tempest. We'll see. Because I think with 1v3, the potential to win if you have commanders who have like very like chunky boys is actually pretty high, because like for example like Nova, like high utility chunky boys, right? You get a Goliaths are so useful. Hellbats, boom, so useful. They're AoE on the ground, and they're also tanks. What do you got? Marauder Commandos, anti-armor, burst damage, right? So Nova's units have like, I think Nova might be the best 1v3 commander. I'm not sure actually. No, that's a lie. I think that's Tychus, but Tychus I think you can still outmaneuver Tychus, because yes, you can get like 3 of one command of one dude, but like, yeah, I think you can outmaneuver Tychus. You just gotta not like commit to like one strategy, because Tychus will literally beat you up if you commit to like pure ground against him. You can just go like Boswell, Blaze, Kev, or I don't know, grab a bunch of Cirruses in there and toss grenades at you. That is a lot of Hydralisk. No modifiers yet either, huh? Well, we'll see. My Tempests are not going to come out in large enough numbers, though, I don't think. Like 562. May have been a mistake. I don't know. Like, the Dragoons are great fire support in the back. Let me just go for some Singularity Charge so they have a little bit more range. 9 range. Maybe I could just keep Dragoons. I don't know. They're not exactly, like, really great against the DEHAKA, but I think they're out... No, they're not out range. Okay, never mind. I thought they were going to be outside of the DEHAKA scream range, but that was a lie. That was a lie. But yeah. Let's see. 562 minerals though to get that. We got an igniter here. Okay, coming in so it doesn't get eaten. Triple DEHAKA is also pretty good in terms of shutting down like most things that would deal with them really well. I'm gonna put the Tempest back here. I need to put this on it? I mean, I guess. I won't put it on it for now. I don't know. Nah, I'll put it on it. There's an off chance that it won't get eaten the first time we see it. But yeah. By the way, guys, if you guys are new to my channel and you guys enjoyed the Direct Strike content, be sure to watch this video until the very end to see what happens with our build, our game. This 1v3 might be the entire game. Who knows? We never know. I get the feeling that it might be, though, because 1v3s are generally very interesting, and generally it's, okay, Black Hole. Okay. Okay. I could shield everybody. Like, has the Stalkers, if they got the cooldown reduction on him? Does he have the cooldown reduction? Oh, that's filthy. You got the double cooldown reduction and the attack speed, so that they stay alive and they do DPS. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna drop some shields here so that we have extra layers. That's actually really good. It's kind of hard for, I think, Wildcard to diversify against this, unless he goes Creepers, I think. Although, Creepers, if you get Aerial Burst Axe will target this. Creepers, I think, should be decent enough to, like, stop the Stalkers, I think. Because the Stalkers are vulnerable to the AoE. Does he have extra attack range? Oh my god. Does it hit for all of that attack range, or is that just visual? From my experience with the with Hellbats, it's just visual, which is kind of disappointing. Like I wish like it actually had that much attack range. Is my Tempest just gonna nail the base? Oh yeah, it's just gonna nail the base. One more hit. There we go. There we go. Let's get him. I'm gonna go for a gas here because I'm being a greedy boy. Okay, there we go. We see the creepers over here. Oh, those are swarm hosts. Okay. Okay, we got some Mutalisks coming out here. Unfortunately, though, the Mutalisks I think are aggroed onto not Tempest, and my Tempest can definitely beat the Mutalisk, I think. See, that's the versatility of having units that also shoot up, you know? That are also ground units. It means that you're not pigeonholing your composition, although I probably should get an Observer, because my Observers are superior to... I would say they're superior to, whatchamacallits. I'm gonna put Immortality on it. The Oracles. I don't know. Oracles are kind of Lamau. Just because, like, if you use them for attacking stuff, yeah, okay, they're great. You use them to just see stuff, not so great. Okay, there we go. And my Tempests are actually stacking pretty nicely here. Where's the stuff? Okay. We got our worms here. Just spit on them. Okay, Ultralisk devoured. Okay. My Tempests are stacking up quite nicely.
Sounds like a plan.
There we go, okay. We have that attack speed here. Like, attack speed benefits anything that shoots slowly, like, incredibly. So yeah. I wish I had triple attack speed on these Tempests, then that would be insane. There's a reason why the low attack speed units are balanced around having low attack speed. Because otherwise they're a little too strong. I only wish that triple DEHAKA like could have tripled the worms. Although then, I don't know, you could literally make a line of worms. Because you'd have like 9 of them. I don't know. But yeah. Artanis is definitely a great fire support teammate this week. I just want to look at the... Is that the glaive worm bouncing? Oh man. It's like this little orange thing that just goes back and forth. Okay, that's a lot of Mutalisk. Good thing they aggro the Stalkers first. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. Let's see, does Wildcard have... Oh, Wildcard has a lot of health modifiers. Because he has 160 health on these Hydralisks, so he has double life and something else. I don't know what that something else is, but I do know that I can buy a Tempest, and so I'm gonna put it out. Put it down on the field first. There we go, and then we'll reposition it. There we go. Holy, this guy's 31 kills. Let's see, like, do his Mutalisks have more health? Yeah, his Mutalisks have more health too. Okay, yeah, and his Locust should have more health. Yeah, yeah. So he definitely has life here. But by how much? 220. I think it's like minus 60. Gives us like 240. Oh, 160. Yeah. I should get DTs and Corsairs in, but having too much fun just building unlimited Stalkers. I mean, unlimited Stalkers is a lot of fun. You know? Unlimited Stalkers is a lot of fun. I think the only best way to say that is the smiley face, honestly. Let's drop that shield overcharge here. Okay. I think yeah, it's kind of hard for DEHAKA to pivot into a 1v3, I think. I don't know. Just because DEHAKA is, at the end of the day, kind of lacking in the air. Kind of lacking in the air, you know? And, like, Tempests really are, like, a challenging air unit to deal with, unless you fully commit to fighting it. But then, if you fully commit to fighting Tempest, it's hard to fully commit to fight ground units in this number. I think Unstoppable and then 1v3 Synergy, like Synergy Unstoppable, is probably the only time where the player who's the one might have an obvious advantage in every situation. Like I'm not saying like here 1v3 you can't have a advantage, right? But it's like it's just harder in some situations than others. Whereas I think in Unstoppable, it's actually preferable to be the player who's the one, I think. Because all your units that spawn the next wave have all that health concentrated into them. Which makes me think about it. Maybe I should have done more 1v3s using Unstoppable synergy. But yeah. It's just have a modifier where you spawn 3 times as many units as normal. And but it's normal direct strike. So your wave just spawns and then whatever. So don't make the units cheaper. Just give me 3 times as many units. Now that would be an interesting modifier to see. Because what'll happen is, you know, you buy 1 Marine, spawns 3 of them. So like, you know, anything that your opponent buys 1 of is gonna spawn 3 of them. And it's gonna open up like some insanities. I don't know. I mean, yes, you can make everything like a third of the price, but that could just mean, I don't know, I spend that money elsewhere to like tech up or do other things rather than like put down lots of units, you know? I don't know. But I'm just curious, like what would that do, you know? Like, if every unit spawned 3 times, like just every wave spawned 3, I mean, besides the obvious where you lag your opponent out, it's because you're playing Stukov and you buy a bunch of civilians and they all spawn times 3. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it'd be interesting. Or like, instead of like making the units cheaper, maybe make them cost a bit more, like what they have for synergy pricing, but then just make them spawn 3 times. I don't know. Or maybe have like special units, like a modifier, like kind of like Artanis' Guardian Shield, that you can like put onto a unit and then make it spawn 3 times. Like you put it onto the Tempest, and then that Tempest is gonna spawn 3 times, but it'll cost you something. I don't know. Could be interesting. I don't know how that would be balanced as a modifier though. Like you probably have to use something like the Hills Cantina energy system and stuff. And also like, imagine playing Tychus. Oh my god, you need some backline real quick because you've been building frontline, like tanks? Bam. I got you. Just put that modifier on like, I don't know, your Cav, your Nux, your whatevers. For the utilities. Oof. Yeah. I don't know. Something interesting, but probably not balanced at all and might get like really unfun once people figure out like the most optimal unit to have the triple on. Although I'm pretty sure the most optimal units is like, I don't know, your big boys, your expensive ranged boys. Like for example, like these Tempests. Like if you spawn triple to Tempest every wave, like actually pretty insane, right? Triple the Stalkers every wave. Probably not that insane. It's like it's doable. It's doable. It's doable. But yeah. Definitely this week you need the front line, you need the back line. Can't all be front line. That's the one difficulty with the 1v3 is like you have to build your own front line and your own back line. And you have to do all that by yourself, and the Black Hole and Guardian Shell seems to be synced up at the same time, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. I don't really have to level up any of my armor stats because I do have extra armor off of my modifiers. Man, DEHAKA is so thick. If DEHAKA wasn't this thick, we wouldn't be actually here at this point in the game, like for this long. Like, DEHAKA's holding on. Holding on. There's just so many things. I think Hydralisks are definitely great into the Tempest, just they're not great into everything else that's on the field, which is like real bummer. I don't know. Let's see. Do I have space back here? I sort of just assumed this was the optimal placement. Okay, it is the optimal placement. Nice. Nice. Okay. Because then I have to like move everything around again. But yeah, like I mean, we're at enough Tempest that it doesn't really matter if like 3 of them get eaten or something like that. Tyrannosaur. So we got like frontline and then more frontline, which is great. My Dragoons have like 5 armor because they're next to the Tyrannosaurs. But apparently that doesn't buff their Protoss plating. Oh no, it doesn't buff their plasma shields. Ah, but it buffs their armor, because I guess the plasma shields are a different entity. Or they're coded as a different entity. I think like all shields in Starcraft are coded as like Protoss shields or something. I don't know. That's what I get the feeling. Because whenever you Artanis shield everyone, they still get the shield bonus modifier, but it's like just unnamed. That's like a nameless shield modifier. So I don't know. We got some Ultralisks coming out here. Okay, that's dangerous. Maybe. But like the thin line of front line is getting real thin. Like, it's getting real thin. I don't know, but I think the Mulus are starting to have an effect here. So I might have to like increase the armor count on my units here. So let's just go and do that real quick. Increase the armor, increase the shield count. So we have 3 shields, 6 armor. Oh my god, mass blink onto the Nexus! Holy! I guess those guys were gonna expire. And that might do it actually. Oh. Damn Kaz. That did it so hard the game lagged out. There we go. Oh, it lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Yeah, I think honestly, like, it's tough, but I think like DEHAKA has some meaningful weaknesses in like certain departments. But yeah, Kaz is doing so much damage with those like regenerating, fast attacking stalkers. Also tanking a lot. I mean, if like he high roll this week as Warzone, like, ooh, but I killed a lot of minimum value actually. Damn. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed this game, be sure to leave a like, and until next time, I will see you guys later.
The tires, let's light some fires!
Need a light. They picked the wrong fight.